Yeah, key there.
Oh wow, you got tack over here.
That was a $5,000 option and everything. I mean, it, like carbon fiber here. This was an option.
And that's the tack, right? Yeah.
And it doesn't light up until about 5,500.
And what is the red line?
8250, which is insane. And this car is effectively the same as the A12, you know, except
same
heavier.
Engine.
Same engine, and probably a lot of the same chassis as well.
Yeah.
So this is the Manatino.
Yeah.
So if you were to click here, so in comfort, it's
nice.
4-wheel drive is like sport
knocks it up a little bit.
Actually, and I think it's less.
Okay.
Because that's wet. This is snow. That's full 4-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you. So it's the opposite.
Yeah. So that's as much. It's odd. That's as much electronics as it gets in snow, and then you get the wet.
Yeah.
And I don't know what F1 and ESC, all those fucking shit is, but and then
so this is the dual clutch, right?
F1.
That's the F1 dual clutch.
Okay.
So that's your transmission, right?
Okay.
This is your traction control. This is your stability control. This is your 4-wheel drive. What's SCM?
That might be stability control management. I don't.
Yeah, because this is electronic stability control, I think.
Oh, I don't.
Okay,
and then this is sport, and I was driving around in sport just because that's the way I thought would be more fun.
Yeah.
And just randomly, the other day I flipped it to comfort, and it seems to hold gears longer and start. So I'm dead serious. I'm not gonna. It'll be tough for you because I want you to experience it and have fun and not try to pretend figure it out. But
when you were on the track, what were you using?
I was using sport. I was never touching comfort.
Yeah.
I mean, why? Who wants to drive this in comfort?
Yeah.
I mean, now auto is here. Now I would invite you for when you drive to leave it in auto, and then you can always use the paddles.
Override it.
Yeah, if you wanted to. It's just a lot of shit going on, and then I always just start to get confused. Like I want to start, I feel like I need a fucking checklist. You know, reverse is down here, and you know, it takes me a moment to like gather my wits. Is there a turning?
Yeah, you can go. You can just go straight, and it'll take us back out to Warm Springs. Wow, that transmission is smooth.
Off your neighbors. And it's one of the unique things about this car, oddly enough, is with the windows down, it's really quite comfortable. Like a lot of my other cars, windows down, it's like there's wind going everywhere out here. But this almost enables you to have conversations, and it's just enough engine noise. Although I did order an aftermarket muffler, you know, just to.
Now, who makes that? Which one did you go with?
I went with Capristo.
Okay.
I bought it used from a guy for $4,500 and knew it's like $9. And then the other one is, it'll come to me. They do a lot of Ferrari aftermarket stuff. They're probably slightly more premium than Capristo. But I got a muffler, an X-pipe, and a valve controller to open or close the valve.
Oh, perfect.
It just sounds a little too civilized for me. I mean,
it's a Ferrari for guys.
Yeah, it is the civilized version.
Just keep going straight there.
There's a lot of development on this.
I know, crazy.
You don't have a partner or anything you want to give a ride to, or?
Well, she's on her way back from from Yellowstone.
And the back seat are legit.
Yeah.
I mean, I get my dogs back there, but I went on a road trip with my buddies, and they were, you know, our height, you know, 5'10" ish, and they were fine. Yeah. I'm more nervous about the other driver.
Yeah.
So you see. That doesn't come to life until 5, and it likes to be, you know, like I'm at 3.5, and it would be happy here all day long.
That's an Italian engine. They like to rev, and they're fun. These engines that are super high revving engines, like
I love to be in the high
because that's what makes it driving fun. The turbocharged engines, they've got more power down low, but you don't have to like rev them up. They're not as much fun. got like that nervous energy, like it's just ready to go.
Yeah, it's like a thoroughbred in the gate.
I'm surprised how smooth it is.
Oh, it's super comfortable driving. I mean, it's my most comfortable car of all my cars. I mean,
this is.
Having said that, my other cars are, you know what they are.
Yeah.
So. And the turn signals are
on the steering
which is
wheel.
kind of an interesting place for them. It does have the start stop.
Get a lot of looks in this car.
People have no idea what it is. They think it's a Porsche.
Yeah.
They have no
That's
clue.
what it's kind of fun about this car, is that it's you have to kind of know cars to know what this thing is.
And you knew all the details.
Yeah.
I mean, the very first time I saw the FF, I was like, that is the most gorgeous car. I just love shooting brakes.
I know.
I can't believe there aren't any. It's not any out now. There's not a single shooting brake on the market.
But I think you have to like really love cars and really be into cars to like appreciate.
And do I look geeked out?
Yeah.
Like, I love it. But the racing gloves, and I just literally got them yesterday. I got like 5 different pairs to see which one I like the best.
The first time I saw the FF, I was like, that is the sickest ski town car that I've ever like seen.
And
like,
I do have a lift on this as well.
The front axle lift.
It's actually front and back.
Oh, it's nice.
Both. Yeah, but at speed it reduces once you get over 30 or something.
It sits back down. Sounds so good.
So that's comfort.
It wants to
try to sport.
Yeah.
And then there's bumpy road mode. In sport, you need comfort and tunnel. I wish there was you tried the paddle shifter as well, but I wish it clicked.
Yeah,
like
it doesn't have
like a mechanical, like actual click.
Yeah,
that's.
So is this your first dual clutch transmission?
Yeah.
And so what do you think?
I love it.
Yeah.
I can drive a stick. I love a stick.
Yeah.
You know, I actually like this quite a bit.
That's what everybody says.
I mean, it's instantaneous.
It's faster around a track. It can shift so much faster than you can.
And with the brake, if you put them in automatic and you brake hard, it will break down. It will shift down.
Downshift,
And the shifts at that point are so fast. And what's nice is that, like, I'm going 50 miles an hour in third. If I went to second, I would expect it normally to like flip back. But look at that.
Yeah,
it like somehow
matches.
It magically catches. I tried to go to second. Because it won't let you
mess it up.
The engine.
It won't mess you up. It won't let you mess it up.
When I posted on the forum, I said, is it just me or is comfort mode more exhilarating? And it was like, that's for old guys. Notice with the windows down, we're having a legit conversation, and even with the windows up, they've designed it so that you can still hear the engine. And they could have done away with that if they wanted to.
No, a Ferrari is all about the sound. This road is like torn up, so just be careful.
I hit a pothole. I ruined a rim.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. That's how much do you think rims cost?
That's scary for me.
A new one.
Like Couple? No, I have no idea.
Yes.
Couple thousand?
A new one's 10. A new one is 10.
That is insane.
I got it used on eBay for $1,400.
Oh my gosh,
Here we go. Get your seat where you want it. Side views where you want it. Get super comfortable. I find it an intimidating dashboard.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a jet plane.
There's so much going on. But it looks sick. Okay, here we go. So we got... Where's...
Get everything where you want it.
Get over here to the right. Oh, here we go. Over here. Maybe I've got to have it turned on.
Don't... yeah, there you go. Is it moving?
Yep, it's perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
You got the steering wheel.
Let's go down just a little bit.
Okay, so now engine on off. I have you in auto,
okay.
But I'm and in sport.
Okay.
So it will do all the shifting for you, but it'll respond to your pedals. So obviously, so the more.
What's this light on over here? Is this?
It'll go out. It'll go out. And obviously, feel free to have fun.
And you gotta put it in gear.
Yes.
And it's in auto right now.
Yeah.
Right?
So.
I can't believe how smooth it is. It's so much smoother.
Now press the bumpy road mode if you want. I don't think that does anything except take some bumps out. Yeah, it's got some sort of anti-magnetic thing going.
That's the GM General Motors like Magna Ride Ferrari licenses.
Is that right?
Yeah. That's like the best shock.
Well, the Purosangue's got something even more special.
You got to get this in the Tour de Force.
I tried, and they're all sold out. And
even for next summer.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
I think that, and I actually sent them an email to sponsor the event with Scotty Vest.
Yeah.
And they haven't gotten back to me.
Okay, so
have at it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
When you get your first Ferrari, and you'll remember this day.
Oh my God!
I remember the first day I at the Las Vegas track. I did one of those, exotic sports car. Now, if you want, take auto off. It's up to you. It doesn't matter. Here.
I'm gonna.
You want it on or off?
Well, what is it on right now?
It's on auto,
okay.
I think. So it's off. So now it's on.
Oh no, I think it just went in.
Oh, okay. You say under the gear?
Yeah, we're back to manual.
Okay.
Which is fun. Yeah, you can feel that front axle starting to bite a little bit
You're
when
much
you
more
like.
sensitive than I am.
I get invested pretty quick. I think you
The
can
radar
start
works pretty well, but I'll let you decide how you.
I think you can start to feel when you really gas it, that front axle starting.
It only
to
works
bite
in gears
a little
1 through
bit.
4.
Yeah, because once you get up higher, it doesn't.
It's because it's only got 2 speeds.
And it never fully engages; it just slips the clutch.
I think
right?
so. Yeah, it's a weird. They're doing the same thing in the Purosangue, so I'm hoping they figure it out and fix it. Because that's the one downside to this car. I know one day it's gonna not work, or so I think. And feel free of whatever desire you want to slam the brakes on. Oh my God! Sounds unbelievable.
It sounds like you're in an F1 race.
It is. It really does. And where do I get the exhaust in? Novatec is the other company.
I'm mean, you can make it louder, but I hope it doesn't change the actual
No, it
sound
will
because
enhance
it
it.
sounds
It will.
perfect.
It's only enhance it.
Yeah.
It won't change the tone. I hope not.
You could go drive.
I drove to
500 miles in
Jacksonville.
it.
More comfortable than I was tired just because I was tired.
Yeah.
But not because the seat was uncomfortable. I can't do that in my 911.
I was gonna say my Porsche is like way rougher, way louder.
Which version do you have, buddy?
I've got a Cayman R. I'll show it to
Oh,
you.
nice.
That, which is a fun car. It's a like race spec Cayman. But this is like a Grand. And I guess that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's a
no.
Grand Touring. I want to hit any potholes.
There aren't any. I trust me. I do this ride for a lot. There aren't any that will kill you. Now there were. The right up here is where it was. It was 4 inches deep and 16 inches wide and 42 inches long.
Is that what dented the rim?
Yeah. And I videotaped the entire thing, actually going over it, getting the whole thing. I think the state's going to reimburse me.
Oh wow!
I didn't. They have a program that they will do so if it's considered negligence. And,
Well, maybe replacing a couple of Ferrari wheels and they'll
maybe they'll
people
get
out
it.
here and fill them up.
I don't know if I should submit the $10,000 rim or the $1,400. I did find a new one from Scuderia. The lesson is don't ever buy parts from Ferrari.
Oh, I'm sure.
I had to replace the brake pads. They were $3,000 for brake pads from Ferrari. If I had done a little research, they could have been $1,000.
I mean, Ferrari is just like it's for people who like money does not matter.
Yeah.
And they don't care. They're just like doing it. I mean, it's so smooth. The V12 is just like, I mean, it's like
Yeah, in the afternoon when I want to just take some stress off, I go over the pass and back. It takes me about, and I don't go crazy fast because I'm still scared. But on the track, the limit on this is so high, and it will protect you. The nannies will protect. But before I went on the track, I was super scared. I thought
I think the best thing to do is to take a car out on the track because you get to know the car,
know the
have the limits, and you start to trust the car,
right?
Because you know what it can do.
I love the red interior.
The red,
I feel like
with the white outside, it just pops.
And that was a thought. Do I throw red outside?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of red stripes on a white car.
I like the red on the inside.
Yeah. And I think if I use this as the base for the stripe,
it carries that through.
So if you want to, before you do, you're not in auto, so if you pull the left, and hold it, it will go to the lowest gear it can for that speed.
It's amazing what Ferrari can do.
I'm super impressed with the quality.
I mean, you have high expectations, right? When you get something like this. Oh, and it throws the blink.
Oh, did throw? Oh, really? I've never watched that. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Better than you thought?
High expectations and still exceeds them.
Yeah.
Which is insane. I guess that's why Ferrari's the best.
You got to get one. There's got to be two of us in town.
Yeah. I can't wait to see ski riding on this thing and be bumming around. That's like when I first saw the FF, I was like, I want to see one of those in Sun Valley with skis on top of it, parked down in the road.
Do you find the tack to be hard to see, like the shadows?
The top,
yeah.
6, 7, 8, it's tough to see.
And because it's not yellow, it's I don't care. That's why I use. I don't know if you've been using that.
When this lights up, it's super helpful.
Yeah. The newer ones are LCD tags.
Yeah.
Which I don't prefer, but
I like an analog.
Yeah.
I like an analog tag. And at least I can see. I can't see the numbers very well, but I can see the red line, and I can see the actual tachometer lever or indicator. So I can see it sweeping up there, but the font is hard to see.
yeah, it's just the shadows or the contrast in there that's like.
Oh yeah, let's switch over to comfort. We're gonna see what he does.
Where I especially notice is when it's in the automatic in comfort versus automatic in sport, which you would think it's counterintuitive that sport, especially automatic sport, should just be much more aggressive.
Yeah, with holding it.
Yeah, but in comfort, and I think most people who get these cars don't use the automatic; they're straight paddle shifters.
Yeah.
But do you see what I'm saying about the paddle shifter?
Yeah.
You need a click.
It would be nice,
like a mechanical, like a snap. You know,
to make it
just even more.
Make it feel more analog, a little more.
Yeah, more enjoyable.
Yeah, because they're just kind of soft.
Right.
I get that.
Which resembles how it sort of engages.
Yeah.
It's very smooth on the engage, but
I love these naturally aspirated engines are just so progressive.
I just love seeing the 10,000 RPM. Even though you're not allowed to go there, and it won't even. But knowing that a variation of this engine does make it to 10.
And there's this engine is like the very best engines in my view on a sports car is an engine that makes you want to wreck.
Yeah.
Like some of the newer BMWs turbocharged engines, they're very fast, but you get in them and it doesn't make you want to rev it. It's just you got a lot of torque down low. You don't need to rev it. And then on something like this, it's just like I said, that nervous energy just wants to go. Gets you in trouble.
So now, do me a favor. I want you in auto mode, sport versus comfort, and come to a judgment. And if there's no one behind you, go to a stop and just give me Scott, you're fucking crazy, or I see what you're talking about. So you're in sport auto.
So we're just hanging out. So one thing, does it turn off the engine?
It will.
So even in sport, it will turn it off.
Yeah, you can turn that off. See, I find that a slow start in sport.
And it still blurs the shifts quite a bit. And so I guess one of the things that could be different in sport is it'll still take it to, it's a 7-gear.
It gets you up there quicker in sport. Go to comfort and make your judgment. Don't let me.
I'm going to do just like a half throttle. That doesn't even sport. It doesn't really.
It doesn't kick down.
So let's go to comfort.
7 as economically as it should, but
let's just do like a half. Yeah, maybe this just went down to 6. The Sport went down to 50.
now you're going to need to be aggressive in your
Yeah.
pedal in either case. I can get it down to 4.
You got to really kind of poke it.
Yeah, you
know,
really do.
so-
In both.
Yeah. I think you probably, I can't, to be honest, I can't tell too much difference. I think that maybe if you were on the track in auto, maybe it'll hold the gear better.
Do a dead stop on both and see what you
that
can
is.
do. I mean, I either can't tell at all or oddly Comfort has got more aggressive shifting and push it hard on both. Yeah, that was Comfort.
Comfort's still taking me up to where these LEDs are flashing, so it,
And it will get you to red line if you were more aggressive. It would
really
absolutely
will.
will.
we got somebody behind us here. We can pull off on this. I think that if I'm with both of them, if I'm like, once we get up to these like, you know, the twisty part on the way to the top of the arena, I think I'm going to be wanting to use the shifters.
And I think that's what it's designed for. I don't think it's a
Yeah.
Porsche PDK situation.
When
Porsche's
you're in-
PDK is brilliant.
I've heard it's telepathic. It can just like, it knows what you're thinking. I think this one's just tuned a little bit more for
It's saying
touring.
Yeah. Do you have the PDK or do you
No,
have
I've got a
stick?
manual. But I have driven a Porsche PDK, and they're. I don't think it's any smoother or.
Because it's not an F1 dual clutch, the PDK, is it?
I mean, it's a dual clutch. PDK is a dual clutch. It's got. I mean, I can't imagine any transmission shifting faster than that just did. That was.
Having said that, I think the 8-speed pure sangue, you know, and its ilk, the SF90,
Yeah.
is supposed to be 20% faster, which is how?
There's diminishing returns.
Yeah.
When you get to that
It's like-
fast.
It's like this is 0 to 60 in 3.4. Like, is 2.8 that much faster?
Yeah.
I guess it is. You know.
What do you think of the SUV, the crossover?
Like I said, if money were no object and I wanted a crossover vehicle, that would be the one I would
Sure.
get, of course. But if money were no object, I'd take this over any day.